Speaking of going number one overall, I'm going to say a name to you, and you tell me what comes to mind. Todd Van Poppel.
uh, the word that comes to mind is thankful. I mean, I was plan B, plain and simple. The Braves can sit here and say that I was the number one option. I was not the number one option. Any 6'6" Texas fireballer that throws 100 miles an hour with a curveball that drops off the table is going to be the number one prospect in baseball. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I knew I wasn't the best player in the draft. I just happened to fall into a situation where him and his agent said they weren't going to sign with the Braves, and I was Plan B. So I'll gladly be Plan B. I'm a Southern kid. Grew up in the South. I loved playing in the South, and man, isn't it funny how organizational futures turn in a heartbeat? And
Yeah.
and man, the Braves went from worst to first, and Bobby was doing unbelievable things, loading up our minor league system with great draft picks, and well, we all know what happened with the Oakland A's. So I'll just leave it at that.
There's some similarities there to I feel like my brother was on everybody's top of the draft board and ends up going number two to the Tigers, and Matt Bush ends up getting taken by the Padres. And like you said, it's funny how just one thing like that can change two organizations for a long time. And your situation is certainly one of those. You're Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, well, let me see, Matt Bush and Hall of Fame pitcher. I don't know that I ever faced Matt Bush. I know I faced your brother, and I can certainly attest to who should have gone number one.
Your draft year that year, you didn't enter the draft with an agent. It was basically your dad helping you out. And I heard a story about there was kind of an interesting conversation you and your dad had on draft day after you're taken one overall. What was that like for you, getting taken in and then having that conversation? It seemed like maybe a difficult conversation with your dad.
It wasn't difficult at all. I think we were both on the same page. There's a reason why we didn't sign with an agent right away. That agent. The fact of the matter is at that point I hadn't found one that I trusted. That agent is representing me and my family, and nobody's going to represent the Jones family better than me and my dad and my mom. We knew what Ben McDonald made the year before. We were looking for a little uptick as far as that's concerned, but and I think this is what made me so appetizing to the Atlanta Braves once Van Poppel went away, was the fact that I just wanted to go play.
Yeah.
Let's just go play. I 100, 300 and $275,000, whatever I got, full package to sign. I don't even remember. It was good money back in the day, but I'm gonna make my money at the big league level, and the only way to get to the big league level is go play,
Yep.
earn your money on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis until you get to the big leagues, and that's where you're gonna make your money. I think the Braves came in at like 250,000, and we asked for 300. They said we don't think we can get 300. So I said, well, my dad and my mom will go upstairs and we'll have a conversation. And I said, we go upstairs. I said, Pops, let's just meet in the middle. I mean, that's negotiation. That's negotiating. We'll meet him in the middle. He goes, Chip, you can get more. I was like, so how much more? What are we going to get that I'm going to be sitting here on my rear end doing nothing for a good part of the summer when I could be out there getting that experience,
Yeah.
and be working my way to the big leagues. I was like, okay, it's $25,000. They come up 25, we come down 25. It should be over. We went downstairs and said, okay, meet us in the middle at 275. They couldn't get that pen and paper in front of me fast enough, you know? So I was signed, sealed, and delivered in no time.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.